I think I have a problem. There is this half opened suitcase full of my clothes in this room. I just took the suitcase to Bombay on my very recent 1 month long trip. And I just returned back a few days ago. I haven't made the time to take out all the clothes, arrange them in cupboards, and keep this suitcase on the overhead shelves of this room. I just slightly unzip the lid of the suitcase, pull out an old t shirt, wear it, close the lid back again. Simple and effortless. Non confrontational way of leading my life. Non confrontational. Let me just underline that. This is my cupboard on wheels. People always tell me to get a rucksack. That's much more convenient and stylish. I just look stupid dragging this thing around wherever I go. But this is much more sturdy, rugged, and has extra space for all the unnecessary items during my short travels. My camera equipments, extra hard drives, few old spare cameras, eye drops, books which I know I won't read, and diaries which, if I could publish, could turn out to be at least 3 books. This has space for all the unnecessary things in life, which, by the way, is most part of my life. In life, there are the important parts, like a career, your house, your car, a stupid boss who never forgets a day to remind you that you're a worthless piece of shit. Then there are the unnecessary things of life, which people made you believe from a very young age that pursuing them is a total waste of time. Like taking a trip to the mountains with your lover just to see the snow fall down like thermocol flakes. Or just to write a piece of poetry without even knowing what poetry is. Or traveling across cities just to meet a person you have never met before, a total stranger. Ironically, the unnecessary things form your most valued memories from your otherwise boring life, which you spent chasing the important things. The suitcase is important. Everything inside this is not, just like us. This was gifted to my dad 5 years ago when he retired from his government service. A token of appreciation to an old man who spent every single day of his life going to the same office, same room, sitting in the same old chair under the same rusty old fan. This was given to him because we had to vacate our house, the house which we had called home for almost 25 years. The next month, I left home to be a filmmaker in Mumbai. I carried the suitcase with me. It was new and shiny back then, and the wheels rolled perfectly fine. My first house in Bombay was nothing less than a graveyard. I lived in an outhouse of an old British bungalow. The house did not have a cupboard, and that's when I started living out of the suitcase. Every day, I used to open the lid, find a shirt, wear it, wash the shirt back again, and keep it. That became a never-ending circle. I didn't know back then that this is what life is going to be. Since then, I have never really felt comfortable with cupboards. I never felt they were mine. Someone else's clothes were here before yours. Your clothes have this unspoken air of fragrance which only you recognize, and you associate it with a memory you had in life. Even with your eyes shut, one recognizes their clothes, right? I fear if I keep them in someone else's cupboard, I'll lose that fragrance and, along with it, a memory from my life. Memories and experiences make us the person that we are today. Like this t shirt will forever have the air and smell of that Bandra house and my dear friend Timki. This one would have the moist saltiness from Magzoda beach in Goa, which, mind you, is one of the best places to see a sunset. It's stupid and fascinating how brain connects these memories. After dad retired, he moved out of that government house and settled back in his tiny hometown. This house is bigger than what the central government gave us. This has like many cupboards. But somehow, every time I come back from a long journey, I feel afraid to shift my clothes out of the suitcase. Afraid that I'll lose back those memories from my trip. These cupboards don't feel mine. Years of living out of this small box has made me find a comfortable corner in it. Or maybe I seek for someone to help me move my stuff out of this stupid old suitcase. Or maybe I found someone, who knows. Holding on to memories and all is fine. But what do you do when they start weighing you down?